Hello. Welcome to OJ Studios. Please enjoy this chapter of Emily by Olivia Julius.
Emily Jacobs. Evergreen Valley Elementary School. Mrs. Todden's second grade class. My name is Emily Michelle Jacobs. I stopped writing and looked around my new bedroom. Today was my first day at Evergreen Valley Elementary School. 2 weeks ago, I was in St. Louis, surrounded by tall apartment buildings and the comforting noise of city life. Now, I was in a small town with nothing but farms and wide open spaces. It felt too empty, too quiet. Last year, a field trip to a farm south of St. Louis felt like an adventure. Now, this rural life was my reality. I missed the city, the crowded streets, the sense of being surrounded by people. Here, everything was different, and I felt like I didn't belong. My new school felt strange and unfamiliar. In St. Louis, classrooms were packed with 40 kids, making it easy to blend in and be ignored. Here, with only 12 kids in my class, I stood out more than ever. At recess, I sat alone on a bench, watching the other kids play. Laughter and shouts filled the air, but they felt distant. Ria, the girl who had shown me around before class, was with her friends. They had invited me to join them, but I declined. Instead, I waited for recess to be over. Of course, it's not hard to notice me, I'm the new boy. I caught myself and stood up from my desk, looking around my room. Everywhere I looked, there was evidence that a girl lived here, a pink comforter on the bed, nail polish bottles on the dresser, and girls' clothes hanging in the closet for everyone to see. I looked in the mirror, seeing myself wearing a skirt. "You're the new girl, Emily," I whispered in my reflection. "I've been doing this for the past 2 weeks. It's strange how something you never imagined would happen actually does, and you have to keep pinching yourself to believe it's real." I sat back down at my desk, watching the flicker of lightning outside. Picking up my pencil, I stared at the blank page, as if it held all the answers to my dilemma. The words "My name is Emily" were already written at the top. This was my only homework assignment from Mrs. Todden, just write about who I am. My mind raced with thoughts, but each one felt too personal, too revealing. How could I write about myself without mentioning Michael, the secret I wasn't allowed to talk about outside our home? The rules were clear, Mommy E and Mommy B made it explicit that Michael was a forbidden topic, a secret buried deep within our family. Yet here, at Evergreen Valley Elementary, I was expected to share pieces of myself with strangers. How could I be honest without betraying the trust of my two moms? Gazing out of my bedroom window, I watched the branches of an old oak tree sway in the wind. Maybe I could start with something safe, something that didn't reveal too much. But as I stared at the almost blank paper, I realized that hiding the truth felt like a weight pressing down on me. "My name is Emily," I reread from the page, echoing the words that stared back at me. My hand trembled slightly as I contemplated what to say next. I closed my eyes and put the notebook down on my desk. "My name is Emily," I repeated to myself softly. "I am a normal girl." But then a voice interrupted my thoughts. "Your name is Michael Jacobs, you are a boy, start acting like one." I sighed. It had been 2 weeks since I moved here from St. Louis. I went from living my life as Michael, a boy who secretly wore dresses at home, away from anyone seeing me, to becoming Emily, a girl who can wear dresses in public if she wants. But this small voice inside me still makes me doubt who I am. Should I be allowed to wear this skirt? Should I be called by female pronouns? Am I even transgender? Mommy E says I'm a transgender girl. I was born with a boy's body and a boy's name, and I was always known as a boy. But inside, I know I was supposed to be a girl. Taking a deep breath, I reopened my eyes, staring at the unfinished sentence on the page. "My name is Emily," I whispered again, feeling the weight of uncertainty press against my chest. It was a name I was getting used to, a name that felt right in some inexplicable way. My best friend Michaela named me Emily, right before I first went outside as a girl, and somehow the name stuck. But the echoes of Michael still lingered, not just in my memories but in the quiet doubts that gnawed at the edges of my thoughts. Was it really okay for me to embrace Emily, to let her take the forefront while Michael remained a whispered secret? The turmoil within me felt like a storm raging beneath calm waters. Mommy E and Mommy B had accepted Emily with open arms. Mama E was the first to recognize that I was different than the other boys in my class, almost like she could see the girl within me. Mommy B took a little longer but is getting the hang of having a daughter and not a son. But what about the rest of the world? What about the kids at school who know me as Emily but don't know the truth behind the name change? Despite their unwavering support, there were moments when I couldn't shake the feeling of being different, of not quite fitting in. Mommy E's words echoed in my mind, "Emily! It's okay to be who you are. My name is Emily." I kept reading repeatedly in my head. My name is Emily. I sighed and grabbed the notebook. My name is Emily Michelle Jacobs, I am 7 years old, I love ballet. As I pinned down those words, the weight on my shoulders seemed to lighten just a little. It was a start, a small step towards embracing who I truly was. Even though sometimes I feel like an imposter.